It was so modern in the 1960s. So, something about this fountain must have been a good memory when I was a kid because it always makes me happy. Um, it is actually within walking distance from our place. This is the exhibition grounds, so during the X, this is all done up with, like, you know, exhibition stuff, rides and stuff like that. And like other cool things and concerts and live music. It's fun. I actually watered that down. It's a lot of fun. I go every year. If you go on a Saturday, it is disappointing because it's just lineups. But go during the week. Take a day off work and go, and it's great. Yeah. So I honestly have no comment. I wish somebody could put it in words for me. Why? Yeah. I guess I've just seen a lot of negative of Toronto, and it makes me very up. Get my back up. But it doesn't get Maya's back up. Look at her. She's just like as happy as can be. So, I think if I noticed today I do read a lot of negative there is a lot of negative, and I'm not wrong, but sometimes I do jump to the most negative conclusions about people. Although I still will insist that I'm not wrong. I can still enjoy things even if people are present. Is that wrapped around your foot? You poor thing. Here. There we go. Oh, there you go. All right. So that out there is Ontario Place. That ball is like is it an IMAX theater? I'm not sure. It's been there since the 60s as well. And that was the place to bring your kid back in the day. They turned that place into an amazing park full of paved trails through like a little paradise. I used to ride my bike through there quite a lot, so it's pretty nice. Yeah. And there's our one token windmill. Pretty cool. Up close. Okay, so that is the reason there that I don't ride my bike along the bike trail. It is jam-packed. And I am not exaggerating when I say other cyclists are worse than cars. They will run you off the trail to pass a pedestrian. Ugh, no thanks. And I always like to point it out, that's Lake Ontario out there, past the island of Ontario Place there. So there's more than one island. There's Ontario Place, which is a tiny little set of islands, and then further east there's the island. But way across there is kind of like somewhere in New York. And then to the right is Niagara Falls. So like the border's right there. So this is like the outline of old Fort York. They just have like cement in the ground. It's basically like, I don't know, 6 points or 5 points or something. This is a monument to commemorate it. They used to have cannons here. Now they just have slabs. There's a cannon there, there was a cannon there, and there was a cannon there. And they removed them, I guess, because we're an anti-gun country, so can't have guns even as part of history. Like, yeah, I'm sure they were fired. That is whatever. It's not my system to fix. Fort Rouy. The last French post built in present-day southern Ontario, Fort Rouy, more commonly known as Fort Toronto, was erected on this site in 1750-51. It was established by order of the Marquis de Jonquière, governor of New France, to help strengthen French control of the Great Lakes, and was located here near an important portage to capture the trade of Indians traveling southwest toward the British fur trading center at Oswego. A small frontier post, Fort Rouy was a palisaded fortification with 4 bastions and 5 main buildings. It would apparently prospered until hostilities between the French and British increased until the mid-1750s. Following the capitulation of other French posts on Lake Ontario, Fort Rouy was destroyed by its garrison in July 1759. There should be a post saying that, or a plaque saying that the cannons were destroyed in like 2000. It is like the first structure or building or something in Toronto. But it wasn't built here, it was built somewhere else and then moved here, so I don't know what that means. And the thing was actually moving. Is it moving? Yeah, it's moving a little bit. It's moving about as fast as an hour hand. I wish it would move. That would be more exciting, but I haven't really seen it spin other than what it was just doing much faster than that in like 5 years. So I don't think they really maintain it. I think they just flatten out the propellers as much as they can to catch as little wind as possible. Oh, it's coming back the other way now. That's kind of more exciting than watching paint dry. I am not in any hurry to get back. And apparently neither is Maya. She's like kicking against me. What are you doing? Ow, ow. Yeah, this part-time thing is good. I never wanted it to be full-time anyway. Yeah, just one more thing. Got these cool trees. I think they're black oak or something. I mean, here's the leaf. I'll get a close-up of a leaf. But they're all over this part of Toronto and a little bit west of us. They've got these cool, almost camouflage patches all over them. But it's normal for them. That's what they do. They're really cool trees. My favorite is actually the ginkgo tree. It looks like fireworks going off. I know there's a few around here. But this is a cool tree too. I think it's a black oak. Not sure. It almost looks like a maple, but I don't know. Maybe, is it? I don't know. I don't know anything about species. I think that's a ginkgo. Maybe all of those are, but I'll zero in on the one that I'm pretty sure is, because it reminds me of fireworks going off. But in the springtime, it's really cool because the leaves are really tiny and it really looks like different, streaks of fireworks going off because they're all so separated from each other. Anyway, whatever.